Sup guys, Tom here, and welcome to Story Time with Tom, where Tom tells you stories about time. Eventually this will extend to my friends as well, whenever the fuck I can get them in a Skype call. But this will be a shorter one. This is just a single whammy. About the time I thought a teacher was dead in my school. So I was 12. I was in 7th grade. Alright, yeah. Junior high school. I was, like I said, I was pretty pure in junior high school, so I didn't really have any, I didn't really get in trouble at all. But some of my friends were not so fortunate. They were kind of dicks. So they got what we call, lunch suspension, in which lunch was the last period of the day for any student. And we basically, lunch suspension was you having to get lunch and go upstairs and eat it and by yourself in a dark classroom with a few other kids that had it too. So I never had it. I graduated as a salutatorian from my school, and I was basically given free roam to the later years to do whatever the fuck I wanted, basically. And I don't play fighting right now. So I used to go up there and visit them sometimes, and this is one of those times when I got there kind of early, 'cause I'm a nerd, and they were still talking or whatever, and it was right at the period where the teacher would take them to go downstairs to go get their food. It was a different teacher this time. The main teacher was sitting there. She was kind of slumped over on the desk. I later figured out she was drunk. She had a hungover. I didn't understand what that meant or whatever, but at the time she was like her hair was long. It was covering her face. She was leaned over on the fucking desk. So I'm thinking in my head already, okay, I just walked into Resident Evil. This is where it all starts. This is where I get eaten alive, right? So I was kind of freaking out. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you wanna rob me? You're gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of freaking out, but I just couldn't leave because I was specifically asked to stay there by the other teacher. There you go. But I was specifically asked by the other teacher to sit there and wait, watch their stuff. So I did, and they left. And not joking with you, not 8 seconds later did they leave to go get their food. Did she kerplop like that on the fucking desk, and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get taken. I'm about to catch it. This is not good. I thought she died. I'm not I literally was having Resident Evil. I was Resident Evil, Silent Hill. I was that kind of kid or guy, or whatever you want to fucking call it. So I'm thinking this shit's about to get real, and I start freaking out a bit. Oh my god, she's dead. She's a zombie. She didn't make a fucking noise. After that, she just thumped. So I stood up out the chair, and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm doing jazz hands, what am I supposed to do? And then the kids come back in the classroom, and they're talking shit, what the hell's wrong with you? I point to her, and they're looking at me, what's going on? What'd you do? I didn't do anything, and I'm talking like this, and I'm moving back and forth with my arms, and what's going on? What should we do? I don't know what you do. I don't know. So I started freaking out. Jesus, cat scared me. But yeah, so we're doing that, and just back and forth, I'm what should we do? And I'm and one of the kids is I think she's drunk. And I don't remember what I said. I was what? I remember I was what? No, she's dead. I was adamant. I was a damn authority on dead people. I'm over here denying it. She's dead. She's not drunk. She's dead. I remember specifically saying that, and the guy's looking at me I think she's just drunk. Let's go touch her. I'm I'm not touching a fucking zombie. And I got it in his head. He's like, what? I said, I play Resident Evil. And when people slump over like that, they're zombies. I'm not grabbing a zombie at all. I've seen what happened. You grab a zombie and they eat you. And he started freaking out. He was like, what if she is a zombie? I said, dude, that's what I've been saying this whole fucking time. He freaks out. The other two kids start laughing. One of them just leaves the classroom. It's dark. I'm scared as hell. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's really just crazy. And I got distracted. Sorry. So, yeah. So, eventually, like, we were literally just debating whether or not she's a zombie and what route should we take for about 15 minutes. I'm not exaggerating at all. And one of the kids said, I'll throw my sandwich at her. And if she makes a noise, you know, she's a zombie. If she doesn't, that means she died. Which means that basically no matter what, that she's dead. She's no longer a living person now. So that's just the train of thought we had. And it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which was wrapped in that saran wrap shit. So obviously it wasn't going to, like, injure anybody. So he looked at me as if I was, like, the one in charge, like the commander. And I gave him the go. I said, all right, do it. So he backed the fuck up all the way by the door. And he threw the sandwich at her. He threw it a lot harder than I thought he would. He clocked her in the side of the head. It couldn't have hurt that much because it's a damn sandwich. But I'm sure when you have when you're hungover and you get hit in the head with something that you're not expecting, maybe, or maybe you're just such a deluded state of consciousness you don't really feel it. She felt it. She bugged the fuck out. Lost her mind. What the hell's going on? Who did this? So I'm looking at him like, okay, she's not a zombie. In the first words, he said, oh, Jesus, I thought you were a zombie. We're so happy you're back. I forgot her fucking name. I never remember my teacher's names like that. It was Miss something with a fucking W, Wagner, I think. So, yeah. So she got up and she scanned the room and saw us. And then that is the story of how I also earned my first week of lunch suspension ever. There you go. So yeah, zombie apocalypse avoided, and I got suspended for the first time, a form of suspension for the first time and the last time in my life. There you go. See ya.